Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Apparently we have another bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout, I think, from Pennsylvania. This one's from Weyerbacher. This is Sunday Morning Stout, and I wasn't aware this was barrel aged until just recently. And of course it has coffee added for a good morning brew. $5.99 a bottle. $5.99 a bottle. Not bad at all for a bourbon barrel aged brew so far. Let's see if it can stand up to the price tag. Ooh, hiss. There's a little hiss. Wow, that is dark. Holy crap, look at that. Wow, ooh, I'm liking that already. Motor oil black. Sunday Morning Stout. See what we got for 11.3 alcohol by volume. Yes, very good. Extremely dark, dark cacao colored head, cocoa colored head. Just let that sit, probably get some of the goodness out of there. Okay. Had the wife, when I was at work, had the wife bring it up from the cellar and sit it upstairs to let it warm up for a while. It's sitting 50 degrees down here. It's about like 65 up there, so I doubt it got up to 65, but just wanted to make sure it was in the proper temperature. Wow, alcohol leg sticking. Nice tight bubbles on that head. Just a half a finger, no, just one pinky almost at head. Jet black. There is no light coming through this at all, even at the tip of the tulip or snifter. Aroma. That's darker, danker than the bourbon barrel aged beer that I just had. It's more roast char mixing with that kind of tannic oak, soft vanilla, that spicy, peppery bourbon. It's not as bright, you know. Just the other one I had was very bright bourbon, but this one has a lot of dark, roasted, charry characters from the beer mixing with that. But still very sweet caramel notes from the bourbon, a little bit of that walnut husk coming up, a little oak tannins, a little vanilla. And the tannic oak, of course, is coming more of that barrel char that I was speaking of. They're just good beers. Bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stouts, they're just good beers. Let's get into this and try it. Cheers, guys. Wow. A little bit of a burn, I'll have to say. A little bit of a bourbony burn at that kind of spirit, high alcohol burn. A little warming. I had a little bit of acid reflux later, so that's not helping that, so be that as it may. Probably one of these, maybe, you know, they sit a couple down. You know, sit a couple down. It'll kind of die that down a little bit, dial it back. Nice full mouthfeel on this one. Medium full, low full mouthfeel. Really just kind of sits and works away at your palate nicely. Oh, lovely char. There is so much nice roasted, toasted notes, char. Coffee. You can get the coffee, astringent coffee in there. There's chocolate, there's dark chocolate in that too. Really dark chocolate. It's kind of that kind of almost organic chocolate bar where it's like 70% cocoa, dark chocolate. Oh, there's still that dark chocolate's in the back too. Mixing with that sweet caramel peppery bourbon. Overall, now that I had that first initial sip, it's getting smoother and smoother and smoother. The other thing I noticed is sometimes that mouthfeel kind of, you acclimate to the mouthfeel, so now it's just like that full low mouthfeel. It's not kicking up into those mediums like I thought it was. That was just more of that attacking flavor. This kind of reminds me of what Doris the Destroyer would be if it was barrel aged. I haven't had that, but it's reminding me of the characters of Doris too. Hop and Frog, of course. This is definitely a savory one. Really nice. The ABV is, I mean, it's still very drinkable for the ABV. So just more on the darker sides of things. Still very smooth, very nice. Love the mouthfeel. Playful bourbon. It's playful, sweet, peppery bourbon. Still going on there. You can feel it biting, getting a little char. Some of that astringent coffee is coming forward. It's not huge on the coffee. Not as much as I thought it would be. But you can still feel it on the side of your mouth, breaking away that astringency and that tannic oak kind of playing together. I think this thing is going to age pretty well, and a lot of that malt's going to come up. Bourbon, that heat from the bourbon, that'll die down a little bit too. Overall, I'm going to give it a big old 9. I think this is good. This is definitely good. $6 a bottle, and this is definitely a 9, if not a 9.5. And it's just going to go higher in the score, I'm thinking, as it ages. Stout aged in bourbon barrels with coffee, 11.3%. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to keep it at a 9 though. Keep it at just a nice place, because this is pretty hot right now, Joe. Hot. It is pretty hot, and you're going to be drinking it fresh right now. But I think it would age pretty well. I think Matt from Massive Beer Reviews would agree with me on that one. Well, I don't want to drink this right away. I'm going to sit on this and savor it for a while. But I got to get some food in me before I go to bed. Anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. 9 out of 10 for the Sunday morning stout. Bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout from Weyerbacher Brewing Company. Go get it, check it out, save some, age some, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think of it. Cheers.